Let's see. Give me just a second. This is why we test things before we do official streams, because something already blew up. That is not what I needed. Oh, goodness. Let me see. Just send me the message. Okay. Is that, no, it's not. It's not him. Nope. He doesn't exist. He's an illusion. Sorry about this. I'm trying to get it all set up to, so as it says in the stream title, this will be a test. No, don't go anywhere. Don't leave. And this should have music in the this should have music in the background, but there's no music, which is so terrible. Don't you dare leave me. I don't want to be here alone. It's scary. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Exactly. Yeah, I went to, because I'm trying to stream to all locations at once. And so far, it seems to be good. I don't see any real dips on my side. I'm currently streaming to both YouTube and to Twitch. And there's no real big drop frames. Now, that could change once I start playing games. That's going to be the big decider. But when I tried to do it with Kick, it decided that it didn't want me to do that, and now Kick's fighting me and telling me that I can't get my own URL. So that's fun. Unknown error, please try again. Yeah, that's why I wanted to really test it to see if I could handle it this way, because this is a free route. Usually what you would have to do is you would get like a restream or something, and you could stream it to other places, but it usually costs, or they have like a watermark on there or something. But what the big upside to it is you send your stream to them, and then they take on the back end of it, of transferring that over to other people. So you don't have to worry about uploading it to like 5 different places and things like that, but it costs money. So I'm trying one that I found that is free, but I have to manually do it myself. And unfortunately, one of the things is I have to get like the URL for the streaming, and unfortunately Kick is not getting it to me at the moment. Keeps giving me an unknown error. I think it thinks that I'm live, even though I'm not. Maybe refreshing will help it real quick. Okay, let me see. Channel. Okay. There we go. Finally, it did it. Okay. So Twitch seems okay. YouTube is YouTube. It looks okay. So now we go back into OBS and we try Kick. Okay, and start. Error, failed to connect to stream. Oh, thanks. This is real intuitive. Give me just a second. And I'll get that for you as well. Oh, that's why. I think I know why. There we go. Now we're set up for Kick as well. Okay, so that fixes that problem. Another problem, I'm getting the YouTube for you as well. The other problem I have is somehow Streamlabs got involved in this, and when I hit go live, it was like, okay, tell us about your going live. It's like, what do you have to do with this? Go away. It should just be the same, Mystico 6. And I'm tumbling around with the idea of renaming it like Mysticos Live or something. But I kind of want to hopefully in the future be able to just get the name without a number. Okay, so Kick should be going. Kick's going good. Okay. All of them are going good. They're good. They're good. Everything seems to be good on YouTube side. Stream health is good. Stream health is excellent. Okay. Kick is showing nothing problem. Twitch is showing no problems. Okay. How about we start this game and see what happens when we're actually playing?
Nate!
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 I don't think he hears her. What's Nate doing?
Hey, buddy, family meeting. Let's go.
Are you bringing him food again?
Not right now.
Talked about this.
Not
Uh-oh.
right now.
You are
okay?
literally killing him with these pizzas.
Van Pizza.
No, he's 35.
Yeah, give me just a second. I'll get it.
Have some kind of discipline.
Let's finish this real quick.
If you can hear my voice, I want you to come up with
And he's gone.
meeting.
Oh no. That would be the luck, wouldn't it? Okay, let me see. Let me get the having me get it in the middle of a stream. How did no, I'm just kidding. Now, the one thing I got to remember from the last time that I messed with OBS is even if it tells you you're dropping a lot of frames, you're not always dropping a lot of frames. It just likes to tell you that. All right. Okay. Okay. Move. Down. Move. down, move, down, move, down, move, down, move. Hello, hello. I'm dancing. This might be easier with the controller. Ow.
Deep breath. You're okay. You're okay.
Hi,
You're
Coco.
okay. You're with Jim.
I'm
With
Jim.
Jim. Okay.
No, I'm Jim.
Yeah, no, you're Jim.
Just relax.
Yep.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Nothing to be
Everybody
ashamed of.
falls. Let's get you on your feet.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
I
What's your name,
stood
son?
my fucking
Nate,
face on that one.
Nate. Good to meet you.
Yeah, it's just what's this program called?
Program?
Like, what's the name of the camp or whatever?
Oh, it's not a camp.
To my
Not camp?
parents.
Oh, no. It's just a cave.
Just
But
a
it's
cave.
mysterious. Of course, you're full of
Okay.
questions.
Yeah.
I got it.
But before we get to that, there's just a few things I've got to explain.
Okay.
That's
What are you
okay.
explaining?
What? Can I go?
This would be
Go.
me.
Like, if I leave, are you gonna stop me?
No,
Oh,
of course not.
okay. Then I'm just gonna head out. It's nice to meet you. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out. Just like screw this noise. And we're walking. Yeah. Kind of got the hang of it with mouse and keyboard now. Big steps. Yeah, big steps. Do. You look bored. Ow. Did splits. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Got distracted by the board. We can do this. One step at a time. One step. Okay. Ooh. All right, so we're back at it. Okay. And it's a cave. Yeah. Like, ow, oh, no. Distracted myself again. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. Okay. I think we're at it again. Okay, good. Okay, so yeah, this is the cave he was talking about. Hopefully it's not that mysterious in the fact that we can get out of it at some point. Because I don't know, walking inside of a cave is not going to be the most exciting thing. You know, falling and busting my ass, that's exciting. Oh, God, steps. Okay, we got to figure out steps. Oh, okay. Got him. I'm champion. I'm a champion. Hell yeah.
Wait, I'm Nathan.
Oh,
Jim.
yeah, no, I remember.
From the cave. Yeah.
Yeah, from
No,
cave? Okay.
I feel like we got off on the wrong foot.
No.
Let's just cut straight to the good stuff.
Okay.
Come with me.
That's.
It won't take
I
a
just
minute.
made it.
very close.
I can't do.
I just.
I gotta.
It's
I
not a
just-
scam. I'm
I
not going
just
to
made
charge
it-
you any money.
No, I know.
I'm not going to hurt you.
No,
I'm just trying to get you some shoes.
I'm not gonna hurt
no,
you.
yeah, 'cause of
Makes
the
me
bare
think
feet.
that you're going to hurt
yeah, that's
me.
that's how I like it. I just do.
Just do feet.
Yeah, but is there maybe just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
This is pretty far. Man. I'm worried about your kidneys.
I got
I'm worried about your
Yeah, just go behind this
kidneys.
bush. I'll wait.
It's,
This
I
guy.
can run away.
Pea shy.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
No, you can watch.
I guess I'll just catch up to you.
Okay.
Don't hold it in, Nate. It's not healthy.
Yeah. No.
Uru.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
Uru. Like we say goodbye around here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uru.
Yeah. Like goodbye.
Like goodbye. Oh, good lord. Wait, how do I turn? Can I not? Okay. What's over here? Oh, God, that did not look comfortable. Ooh, school. How's school going? Is that a Ferris wheel?
Oh crap.
Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah. I'm a master at walking. I think I can do it. I can do it. There we go. Let's go this way. Splits. Oh, rock up the ass. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, that was on my nuts. Okay. Step, step, step. Oh, God, we're going down. Oh, God. Whew. Ow. Look at that beautiful landscape. Woo. Oh, my God. Twerking it, 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 twerking it. Watch me get it. Watch me get it. Watch me get it. Okay, there's enough of that. You gotta twerk it while you work it. Twerk it while you work it. Dude, I'd be getting so many stickers in my feet right now. I would just die. I would just be like, yeah, I'm not walking anymore. I'm just, you know, I'm done. Ow. Oh, so technically I can go that way. Okay. I thought that was like a forbidden way. Oh God. I kind of wanted to see what this is. There's a cup there. Bunch of litterers. Oh, so you're doing like a, oh God. So you're doing like a speed thing where it's like lots of time and little time. Hey, I made it. What's this? This is absolutely nothing, isn't it? Absolutely nothing. Oh, God. Oh. Ow. Okay, let's go the way it wanted me to go. Down the hill, down the hill. Oh, that's a rock.
Oh, crap.
Every time he says, oh, crap, it gets me every single time. Oh, crap. I promise I'm not doing this on purpose. I just short click sometimes. Oh God. That's a rock. That's a rock. We can go over the rock. We can get over the rock. Yeah. Now we're making progress. This is baby steps. The one where you have to control his feet. Oh, no. Ow. Oh, the splits. Oh, that looked like it hurt. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Okay, one step over. There we go. There we go. Oh, God. A bridge. Okay. Think I can make this. Lolly, lol. Oh, God. Ow. I lollied too hard. Didn't die. Oh, God. No, not going that way. Not going that way. Okay, let's go this way. Ow, ow. Oh, God. Feel like I should have a Peter moment. My leg. My leg. We're just taking the scenic route. That's it. It's just a scenic route. See? Look at that majesty. the majesty of that whatever it is. It's a statue of some kind, I think. So you can do it with controllers. So I don't know what the actual controllers are, but it's basically my left mouse click controls my left leg, right mouse click controls my right leg, and WASD controls the direction. So like if I want to step over this way, fell on my ass. I have to do the A key, and if I want to go forward, I have to do the W key, and then step, 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 step. Okay, let me see. All right, is that any better? Ow. 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 All right.
Oh.
Ow, I thought I had that.
Ooh.
Ahoy.
Hi
Ahoy
there.
there. Like we're at sea.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just looking. I was hoping that you might be a shoes, kind of a shoe salesman.
I'm more of a boatsmith myself.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
what's with the shoes?
All right, Chief, you want, got any interest in some shoes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love those.
You want one?
Yeah. Give me. No, sorry.
You got, no shoes.
Yeah, right now I'm on the no shoes.
Yeah, I'm on the, yeah, there's
Let's
no
get
shoes.
this underway.
What are your?
Stick
So
out
they're
your foot.
Okay,
Yeah,
stick out
okay,
foot.
like this.
Yeah, let's size you up.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
I'm like a 13.
Size you up. I think probably a kid 7 with socks. You got any socks?
I was hoping you.
Not a sock store, mate.
Not a sock store, mate.
12. I'm at least a 12.
Oh, you're 12?
No, I'm not 12 years old. I have 12 shoes. No, I sorry, I don't have 12 shoes. I'm 12.
Where have you got them stowed, I wonder?
No, 0 shoes. The 12 size is the size of my feet.
I can see your feet because you're not wearing any shoes.
No,
True, he's not wearing
I
any
just
shoes.
feel like show me yours. We could.
Yeah, we've had some real perverts come through here.
Well, no, I was just to compare it to mine. So, what about? Well, so I see the shoes you have. They seem a little. They seem a little big.
Yes, too big for you.
No, I mean, they're too big.
They're too big for you. Finally, he admits it.
All right. Well,
I'm so glad you took the time.
I guess I'll catch you. I'll catch you later. Maybe I'll see you at the.
Oh my god. No, because I can see your foot because you're not wearing any shoes. Yeah, because I'm not wearing not wearing any shoes. I'm kicking. I don't want to go down. Ow. Oh, what? Oh God. Okay. Yeah, I figured when I laughed is when it would actually show. Let me see something. Try that as well. I can make it. I can make it. Come on. I just got to get to the stairs. I know when I get to the stairs, I'll do better. Somewhat better. Oh no, not the best viewers. No. I don't need any viewers right now. I got the best viewers right now. Ow. That booty jiggle. I mean, oh my God, I'm getting too. I just want to walk. 1 foot, 2 foot, 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 1 2, 1 2, 1 2, 1 2, 1 2, 1 2, 1 2, 1 2. Okay, I need a break. Oh, ow. Whew. We've come a long way. Nathan? I think that was your name. Oh, God. Oh, God. More bridges. Okay. Oh, God. Whew. It's up to you. Yeah, this is the true one I need to get across, I think. Because I've seen some people fall in this mud and it is very unforgiving. Let me just ban you real quick. No, I'm just kidding. You don't ask for mod I. No, I'm just kidding. I forget how to do this shit. There it is. Ow. Oh, nope, that didn't work. Get up there. Almost. No, no. Thank you. Oh God, I made it.
Hey, is this
I think you have to
anybody's
reload.
camp? Thirsty.
Yeah, I think you have to refresh.
Oh, slimy.
Slimy. Why would you stick it? Why would you put it in your mouth? Come on, man. It looks like boogers.
Oh, hey. Oh, is there anybody there? Oh,
I'm like a donkey. You just gonna eat somebody else's soup? Sleep in their bed? Welcome. What should be the first guy we met? Okay. So that was the, okay. So you can continue exploring. I'll play it for a little bit longer and then I'll switch to a different one. Who this?
Oh, hey, another newbie.
Oh, hey, I'm not new.
Oh,
You must be newer than me.
yeah, no, I just got in. I've just been getting suited up for the hike.
The grappling hook?
Yeah.
What are you?
I
What
was
are you?
headed over to the Poison Swamp. Would you want to join?
Poison swamp?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, Where are you going?
Stranger danger.
Swamp.
Oh, no. Do you not have a map?
Oh, kind of like a mental map.
Oh, no, no, no. Look at this. Look, this is, you know, I got this map.
Oh.
It's got everything on it. Check it out. See, really good.
Oh yeah, that looks all right.
I'm sure Jim meant to give you a copy. We should just get him over here.
Oh no, that's
Yeah, he'll come if we scream.
No, no. No, it's okay. I'm fine, Jim. I'm fine. It's fine. No. Sorry. It's just that we talked about, we decided mutually I shouldn't have a map.
He shouldn't have a map.
Oh yeah, no. We were talking, and I don't know. He looked at me and he said, "You look kind of like an elite climber. Better not give you a map."
Oh, you're elite. Okay, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm new to this. My name's Mike, by the way.
I'm Nate.
All right, see you later.
Oh woo.
Woo! Oh God. Ooh woo! Yes. No. Oh God. Whee! We're taking the quick way down. The demo wall. Oh wait, was there a way over? Oh, kicking and screaming.
Oh.
Oof. I'm just gonna lay here. To be honest, if my legs worked like this, I'd give up too. I mean, technically they do work like this. I just have better control over them. But I'm just saying, if I had less control over them, like this guy, I'd just be like, no, I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I give up. I just had to correct myself before the person that comes in here and goes, technically your legs do work like that. You know, one foot in front of the other. I don't know if the electric scooter. Oh God, my arm was just broken. With little tassels. We can be the scooter gang. That's the most dangerous gang around. Scooter gang. So infamous, we have our own Walmart scooters. Oh no. Oh, okay. Okay, 1 foot. Oh God, don't do it. Okay, 1 foot.
Oh no.
1 foot. Oh, well, we're in the water. We're still fine. Don't fall, and we're screwed. Whee! Oh, God, this hurts. Get over there. I don't want to go down here. Oh God. Oh, ow, that hurt. Oh God. I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Whew. Can I walk up this? Ow.
Up.
Oh yeah, I can walk up the beam perfectly, but I try to walk across a bunch of rocks and I fall. Screw this, I'm done. Oh yeah, there's water down here. I can swim. I can swim better than I walk. Horsey. Oh, it's a carousel horsey. Horsey. Are we in like Stephen King's world right now? Is this where it lives? Oh yeah, I wanted to test something real quick. Elgato has the Stream Deck, as you know. They have a free version you can actually download for your phone that gives you like a certain amount of buttons, and I can mute myself just from the stream, the Stream Deck, so that way I don't have to worry about having to I can see it's visually muted on my phone, so that's kind of cool. And then I have the set up to where like this is the console, that's the PC, that's the starting soon. Like it has uh-oh. Okay, be safe, Coco. Yeah, she was warning me the power might go out. Well, there's a circus tent over here. Ow. I heard him slam his foot on that rock. Holy shit. Yeah, be safe. Hopefully you get your power back quickly. Oh, look, it's the carousel. And it's in the ground. Yep. Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good at the splits. I would have died right there. I would have literally died. I could see this being a fun game. I could see this, especially if you're like playing with someone, like you're just joking around and stuff. Like this could be a really fun game. I think I'll wishlist it. We'll start another game. Let me wishlist this real quick.
But is there?
And then uninstall it so it's not taking up any more space on my computer. Let's try this one. Before exit, gas station demo. Hell yeah, I'm gonna run my own gas station. Oh God, it's gonna be loud, isn't it? I do apologize if it is extremely loud. A lot of these games these days start out way too loud. No, you can't collect my data. Who do you think you are, Facebook? Trying to collect my data. Graphics. Windowed full screen. That way I can move away from it pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna run a gas station. Those prices are criminal. Holy crap. God, those prices were criminal.
First day of my job is near its end. Time to clean everything up.
Oh, it's grainy. Ew. Oh, it's because there's a literal thing called grain. I was like, why is it so grainy? This my girlfriend? Real scary, Jim. Oh, I was supposed to clean. My bad. Boss was waiting. That was the exit. How do I? How's
I've got
okay?
something
So,
wrong last time. I need to be extra careful now.
okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Grab that. Okay. Where's the trash? What the? Right there. Ooh. I guess that was the boss. This place is a feckin' mess.
The station is closing. I need to flip the open plate.
I tried to. No, come back here. That's what I needed. Okay, good. Any more trash? No. Cleaning up the store. Totally nothing's wrong here. Hopefully this isn't a scary game because I forgot to check. How do I get rid of? Oh, okay. How do I get rid of this?
And the toilet paper's gone. I must get new rolls.
I must get new rolls. Well, thank you. Now I've got to find new
The
rolls.
bin smells just awful. I should get the garbage out of here right now.
Won't you go with me while we find new rolls?
Hope to never see you again on the station. All that's left is to place a new bag in that bin.
Where the hell am I supposed to find the new rolls? Toilet paper. Where are you? Ah. Toilet paper. Like that. You got all the rolls of toilet paper? Wait, the music was coming from inside. The call was coming from inside the store? Okay, it got way too dark. Got way too dank. Okay, nothing in there. Good there. Everything's good there. Light off. And we got all the trash. Hill is cashed out. Nothing there. The only problem I have with games like this is like the characters move way too fast for not running, and it'll sometimes make me dizzy. How do I turn the light off to that? There's that light, but when does that light turn off? Usually you want to turn off. I guess, can they pay with credit card? No, they can't pay with credit card, so there's no point in leaving the light on. Oh well. Okay, make that sure that's shut. Make sure that's shut. Make sure that's shut. That's shut. Everything in here's okay. Can I lock the door? No, I can just shut it. Okay. I think that's it. Here's checking. No, I guess that was it because the boss isn't there. Oh my God. I missed 5 items. Leave the toilet cabins closed. I got fired for that? Okay, we're plotting to kill this boss. With kindness, of course. Or death.
First day of my job is near its end. Time to clean everything up.
Oh, and it's different every time. Okay. Is there a setting? Oh, for that one? Yeah, no, I mean, there's always a mod for that.
What's that awful smell? I should really throw out the trash from that bin. The dumpster must be eagerly waiting for it outside. And
I
here
missed
goes the
5
trash.
things.
Now I gotta get a new bag.
2 of
for
which
that
were the
bin.
doors. So what were the other 3 things? Oh, I forgot to put the bags back in the trash bins. I don't know. I thought I was home free. I was like, hell yeah, I did it. And then he just drops from the sky and it's like, huh? Oh, these are the trash bags. Okay. Put that in there. Hey, apparently he's really into his job, you know? He just loves what he does. I love how the music sounds like it's from Diablo. I feel like the Lord of Hell is gonna pop up at any point in time and I have to fight him as a minion of light. What is this music? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything else in here? No poopy in the toilet. No poo-poo in the toilet. Okay, these are the only things I can grab is toilet paper and that. Can't grab that, can't grab that, can't grab any of this other stuff. Can grab this picture of whoever the hell this is. Okay. Nothing here, nothing here. That's good, that's good. Can't shut the blinds. I can only open and close the windows. Okay. Not stocking the shelves. Nope. Not cleaning up over here. Not cleaning up. Okay. Any wet spots in here? Anything in here? Anything in here that needs to be cleaned up? No. Nothing in the lockers. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. I actually didn't see one. There's a first steps, but that's it. Yeah, there's no like scenario list that I can find or like list of things that I need to do. I guess as a professional, I'm just supposed to know. Okay, we're gonna say this one's done. These are closed. Toilet paper in each. Okay, that's off. Can't do anything there. Nothing to do here. No lights or anything that I need to turn off here. Nope. Nothing around this side. I think we got it this time. I hope. What? Two. I did turn off the lights. So the lights on the outside do turn off. Where the f is the switch? Oh my god. Okay, I can't play this one because it's giving me a headache. Oh man, I thought I was actually going to be like serving, like, because it says before exit gas station demo. I thought it meant like I didn't read the descriptions on any of these. I just clicked on games that I thought looked fun. I thought it meant like the exit, like the before you exit onto like the highway or something. Like this is the last gas you can get for like 60 miles or something. But instead, it just meant like before you exit this place, you got to clean up. I don't even know. Like I said, I downloaded these like 2 weeks ago in preparation for this. I don't remember what half of these are. They just looked fun. Well, that's okay. I got fooled like that in the past on games. Like the names don't always mean what you think they mean. Let's go back to school. Huh? Huh? The older brother support pack is okay. Okay. The game is very big. There are hundreds of thousands of square meters of land. The game is very small, so small that only a person 2 years of youth. It was a child stepping on the hi. Okay. Music is very loud. Yeah, I had to turn it down. It was very loud for me too. Sure. We'll go with the top one.
终于让我当回
It's just sand. Oh, there we go.
我怎么是个那个儿？家里还那么穷？喂，策划，我的豪车豪宅，还有我的漂亮小美呢。
一个人开发游戏很难的，将就一下。
Damn，是不是不够努力？有没有好好工作？有时候多找找自己原因，好吧？赶快给我弄好，小心我给你查。这环境不错呀。
Yeah, it's loading the game while it's.
睡醒了。
Damn，你谁呀，大妈？
讨厌，昨天还叫人家甜甜。来，
What
宝贝，
is
亲
this
一个。
game?
其实，也不是不行。
What is going on? What the hell was that?
算了，有点没意思。喂，策划，我要的是我自己很有钱，不是被人包养。MC，
哎，
I'm so
那个好主意
scared.
我直接让你当国王怎么样？
国王好啊！快，就这个。
路易16，明天是你行刑的日子，有什么遗言想说吗？
这个货我操你妈！
What is going on?
哎，手下留情，手下留情啊！夫人家庭马上就好。
This is amazing. So when it loads in like this, it's gonna like tank my stuff because I don't have a really good computer and I need to turn down the graphics again because it's loading as the game is loading.
吃饱喝足，走，管家，找些乐子去。
少爷，今天是你开学的日子，要不……
上学？我零花钱10个亿，整座城都是我家的，
That's
上鸡毛学？
少爷，要不要先看看这个招生手册？
There's a lot of zeros. Oh,
够了，你立马给我收拾好行李，别那么多废话，走。
is that me? Am I an
少
asshole?
爷，不要跟
Am
俺
I
们
the
走啊
problem?
哎呀，我是叫你收拾好我的行李。
Oh, okay. I'm
我
going to
学习瘾
school.
突然
Okay.
犯
I
了。
thought he told him to pack his bags. He's so happy. Why is there a peeing button? Why is there a peeing button? I don't know if I want to press that. I'm going to go down to center, if that helps. See, that's not lag from y'all. That's lag from me. Oh, it's saying we're the... Okay, I think that's what it is saying. Where the camera is, center head. Okay. I think that's what it's doing. Thank. Yeah, we're just gonna have to deal with the because I was hoping there was like a motion blur thing, but it's there's nothing, so we're gonna have to deal with. Oh, what the hell?
出来吧。
Oh my god, I can actually pee. Yep. Did he just say natural fertilizer too? He really needs school.
肥水不流外人田。来。
Yeah, he said fertilizer. He said fertilizer. I wonder.
来。
真是如滔滔江水，连绵不绝。少爷是不是偷吃甚饱了？准备好去学校了吗？
Wait a little longer. What's up?
带你看了那么多兴趣班，你都不想上，你到底是想干嘛？
每个人都有自己的兴趣爱好，这很正常嘛。
Thought none of that.
来，小朋友，告诉我你的爱好是什么？
我要当 rapper。
Whoa!
小朋友，你为什么想做这个呢？
因为我看网上说，小学当 rapper， 初中当黄毛，然后高中当体育生，这样子就不缺女朋友了。
这孩子估计是小时候3鹿吃多了。
I was not ready for that voice.
小号吧，这大号练废了。
It's called Campus Fantasy. I was not prepared for that voice. Dude, the game is beautiful. Like, just the person that made this, like the assets that they put in and staging of the assets and everything that they did with the game is beautiful. Like, it's downright beautiful. Like, look at the water effects and the... Oh, I can't go past that. The statues.
肥水不流外人田，来，尝一口。
Oh, I guess I don't have to pee anymore.
天然有机肥料。
Oh yeah, see, I can't see my feet anymore. So let me see. Set up. See what supermarket says. What does that do? No, I can't see my feet now either. What the hell?
肥水不流外人田，来。
Oh no, this is the super. This is like better graphics because look how much better it looks now. Oh my god, look at the reflections. Oh yeah, we definitely got to turn that down or my computer is gonna explode. There we go. Okay, let's go to school. I think we've done everything we can here.
少爷，准备好去学校了吗？
Yes, I am ready to go to school.
走吧。想不到我也有背井离乡的一天。
That's a beautiful statue. What in the fuck?
哎呦，少爷真是力拔山兮气盖世啊！
哎呀，行了，别拍马屁了，走吧。
好，少爷抓紧我。
Are we? What the fuck am I playing? If this is gonna be an actual full-fledged game, and this is not just some guys like, this is what I can do with a game. If this is gonna be someone's full-fledged game, I am wishlisting the shit out of this game. Because this has been an amazing journey so far. This has
欢迎
been
聂少莅临我
amazing.
校，我是学校校长，在学校有啥不顺心的，随时跟我说，我立马叫人整。
不错，还挺懂事儿。
聂少，我是学校的主任，管理学生的犯事记录，有啥需求随时私信我，小的愿意为您鞍前马。
行了
I think
你们卫生
maybe
间在
or
哪
no,
飞那么
depending.
久，憋得慌。
就在教学楼里面，进去以后左手边最里面。
Okay, so this is school, I guess. M to open map, L to open the mission panel. Open the mission panel only when specific mission location punctuation. There are any circumstances. Press okay. I guess I was done looking at that. Okay. Oh, I can just teleport. My bad. Clicking shit. Low. What the fuck am I now? I was at the school, I think. Now I'm at the Royal Garden. What am I supposed to be doing? Welcome on in, Ravana. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. You missed out on Helicopter Butler taking us to the, oh my. How you doing? Want to talk? Don't want to talk to me. Okay, so it's like real life. Damn. She got that white hair. Or is it green? She floating. She an angel. You an angel? Damn. She ain't talking to me either. Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? Map pictures is only showing the taskbar is open. L control on and off. Main quest. Okay, I'm supposed to be going over there. Okay. How you doing? There's your, I was about to do it and then I remembered there's your first one. They said I'm a valuable streamer. Get him. Oh, that was on a different stream. Okay, let's see. Where's it at? Is it Kick? Ah, it's Kick. There you. I am not valuable. Oh, it's because I got them big feet. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? You're just gonna ignore me anyway, so I'm not talking to any of y'all. I'm gonna be the unobtainable, unavailable Mysticos. Give me just a second. I'm checking on something on my side over here. Oh yeah. You know the best part about this, Ravina?
出来吧，
Fertilizing.
天然有机肥料。
Fertilizing. Wait. What am I? Where am I? What the? Where am I? What the? Where am I going? Oh, now it says over there. The hell? I've got learning to do. Okay, get out of the way. Yes, for leading me in the wrong direction.
来，尝一口。
She
你
thinks
这种人
Oh God,
也
that scared
配
the
合我
shit out
上
of
你
me.
的学校吗？啊？哪儿来的回哪儿去吧，这可不是你该来的地方。什么货色，也敢在我面前说这种话？垃圾袋都没你能装，小子。
I
我劝你
again
少管
answer
闲事。
with
你知道
yes
我爸
if
是
this
谁
is
吗？
something good they're talking about, and no if this is something terrible.
属下参见少爷。
The fuck?
爸，你在干嘛呀？你疯了？你知道他是谁吗 ？M 集团的唯一继承人，世界首富的独子，还不快来道歉
What is that face?
哎呀，我也不是什么小心眼的人，从我下面钻过去就行了。
快呀！一会儿少爷不开心了，我也保不住你。
30年河东，30年河西，魔气！你他妈
She just get slapped.
小说看多了是吧？来人，给我
I
打
feel
个
like
残
I
废，
feel like
然
when I
后
was
拉出去
younger
喂狗。
and I accidentally turned it over to a telenovela and I didn't know what those were. And like I'm sitting there watching the telenovela and I'm like completely enraptured in what's happening, even though I have no fucking clue what's going on because I don't speak the language. But I'm just so enraptured with everything that is happening, and you're just like, yes. Uh-oh. What was that? What was that? Thank you for the follow. You're lovely, Ravina. You're lovely, Ravina. Thank you for the follow. I'm not going to sing every time, but you know, it's special. It's special. This is called Campus Fantasy, I think is what it was called.
You're
gonna piss, okay? It looked interesting, so I was like, you know what? I'll give it a... Oh my god, now I'm supposed to go way over there? Holy shit. Okay.
救命啊！女厕所有流氓啊！
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Don't beat me up. These lockers are fucking huge. Who goes here? Ravy, okay. What kind of warped staircase is this? This is a lawsuit waiting to happen. I'm just being truthful here. You can't even, this room doesn't exist. Ah. Oh, you ain't gonna talk to me? Ah, rude. Give me just a second. Got a text message. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that. See, I got a bunch of these and I don't even remember. Some of them are scary. Some of them are funny. Some of them are serious. Some of them, I downloaded them during the demo days like 2 weeks ago, and I never even played them because I was like, you know what? I'm going to save them for when I do my first stream. And I wanted to test today because I'm also streaming to YouTube and I'm also streaming to Kick. And I wanted to test that out, test out my voice, test out everything. Hey, it sounds amazing. Hey, there's a game that I have that I've wanted to play for a really long time where you're a Finch who is a detective. I think he's a detective or he's a lawyer. Yes, yeah, I think he's a finch, like the bird. Can't remember what it's I can't remember what it's called. Oh my god. Okay, they lead to nowhere. They lead to absolutely nowhere. Wow. Absolutely nowhere. Well, that's my life. How you doing? How you doing? Ain't got time to get distracted. It's, let me see if I can see the name of it real quick. I think it starts with an A. What is it called? Let me see. Yeah, it's called Aviary Attorney. You play as a falcon, as join JJ Falcon and his witty apprentice Sparrow Son. And it's like all in black and white in like a comic book fashion. It looks kind of like it'd be like Duck Detective or maybe like Phoenix Wright or something. Oh no, you're good. You're good. Oh, that was my loud ass feet. I thought somebody was following me. What's up, man? What you doing? What's up? Oh, you just stalking around, protecting everybody? It may not be your service. It may be the stream, because when this game loads as I walk around. So it could just be that everything's loading. They said I had a bread problem, but I didn't have a bread problem. You could quit at any time. Yeah, I watched somebody play a little bit of that one. I played it back when the first demo came out for it, for the first one, and I thought it was pretty cool. Damn, girl. Well, luckily it's the weather for that skirt. Okay, luckily it's the weather, or else I'd be getting onto you. Safety first, okay? Safety first. It's too cold. Don't wear a skirt like that. You might get pneumonia or whatever. This lobby's too clean.
肥水不流外人田。来，尝一口。
There we go. That's better. Oh, is this my apartment?
这个就是寝室了。这未免也太过寒酸了吧
？God, sir.
那个你是我室友吧？
这人怎么一见我就叫那个呀？会不会把我给清空弹夹了？啊，对，叫我小黑就行。
No, no,
小黑
no,
我一会
that is not okay.
带你去熟悉熟悉环境。
Nope.
啊
Nope.
去拉号哦。
别多想，别多问，跟着我就行。怎么样？我让人在这里建了一个别墅，那个宿舍太寒酸了，你自己先熟悉一下吧。
That was not okay, is what that was. That was.
我看这个雕像也是风韵犹存呀。
Oh my! I'm not repeating it. I am not repeating it.
哎，小黑。
That
你是在干嘛呢？
Okay, I was hoping he wouldn't repeat it either.
我的两个
Okay,
字游戏出金了。
we might have to stop playing this game just because I don't know if that's gonna. Yeah, that's gonna get me fucked. Hopefully, in the full release of the game, they allow you to change that because that is not okay. As much as I'm laughing because of the awkwardness of it, just for anybody that finds this VOD and like sees this. I am laughing because of the awkwardness of what just happened and the fact that that's not good. That's not good at all. That is not good at all. Okay, let's go on to the next game. Holy crap, I was not expecting that at all. Woo. Oh God. Yeah, no. That is not good. And let's just say the reviews for it did not mention anything about that. So we're going to play a scary game. Cuz I need to be scared right now because yeah. Okay. We're going to forget that happened. We're not going to, we're gonna put that off to the side. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's play this tutorial. Holy crap. I don't even know what the okay.
Welcome to Cursed Deal. Since the game has a unique gameplay loop, we've designed a short tutorial section for new players.
Okay.
The game's objective is actually quite simple. Players who start as cultists must find the required items and perform a ritual to turn into vampires.
Got it.
This way, they take on the role of hunters and start hunting creatures. However, the player who begins as a creature must hunt down humans before time runs out. But the game doesn't end for those caught. They also turn into creatures and start hunting.
Oh shit.
When you start the game as a cultist, you must collect the items needed for the ritual before the full moon loses its power. The number of items needed is directly proportional to the number of players.
Okay.
You can keep track of how many are left in the top left corner.
Yeah, no, it just kind of, oh, okay. Okay, no blur, because we don't like blur. Turn up the... What is voice chat? There's the microphone, yes, but is it open voice chat? Because that's going to suck. Controls. Push to talk, there we go. There we go. Thank God. So is it like vampires versus werewolves? Like the beast is a werewolf and is hunting you from trying to stop you from...
Ritual items are located at altars marked on the map. As you get closer to an altar, the spirit whispers will grow louder. The altars also emit light, making them easier to spot from a distance.
Oh, you gotta hold it.
Also, ritual items are randomly placed at altars in each game. If the altar you come to is empty, its light will turn off, so you don't waste time the next time you come across it.
That's nice.
You can use rune stones to find the nearest correct altar.
I heard a wolf. Oh, you gotta be staring at it. Oh, that sucks.
Hold Q to see the items around you that you can interact with, and the locations of the altars revealed by the rune stones.
Oh, interesting. Wait, so I can't just go... Wow, that sucks. I'm guessing that alerts the...
Pros and some car alarms are sensitive to proximity. Be careful not to reveal your location.
Gotcha, that's what I figured they were doing. Kind of like Dead by Daylight. I don't know what that was, but I don't want to find out.
When you find the altar with the ritual item, you are drawn into the dark side, which is isolated from other players. You have 60 seconds to get the ritual item, guided by whispers and one of the blood trails. The creature has found you. The only way to fight with it is your flashlight. Flash it when it gets close. Be careful. Flashing the creature from behind won't work.
Oh.
So you drove the creature away with your flash. If the creature hunts you, it will take you to a nest to be cursed. If your teammates don't save you, you'll turn into a creature and will have to hunt and curse your old teammates to win the game. Also, if the creature catches you and your flashlight has a battery left, a minigame will start, giving you a chance to escape.
Interesting.
Now, get the items on the bench. You'll need them for your next encounter with the creature. You can revive your teammates without an item, but you need bandages or medkits to revive yourself.
Gotcha.
After switching to the battery by pressing the slot number, you can use it with the right mouse button. You can also drop it by pressing Control plus slot number. Also, you can quickly use most items by holding down the slot number.
Okay.
In-game voice communication is spatial. Use radios to communicate with your distant friends. You only need to have a radio in your inventory to hear calls, but you need to pick it up to answer.
Gotcha.
During the game, you will come across various items to set traps. The salt creates a protective wall that blocks the creature. The flash trap will explode when the creature passes over it and drives it away. More traps and
it looks
items
like it's a
will continue
multiplayer
to
game.
During early access. You are ready to find the last ritual piece. Press M to open the map and reach the final altar point.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be multiplayer, but they're kind of teaching you how to play the game at the moment. What kind of spooky shit am I running down into now?
When you have all the items, reach the ritual zone. All cultists must assemble in the same ritual zone to start the ritual.
Wonder how you know if the beast guy is chasing you. Does it just like...
There are cursed spirits that you will encounter randomly in the game. Wait for their weak moment and use your flash to counter them. The spirit's weak moment is when they attack by shouting.
Gotcha.
Some spirits watch you from the air and wait for your weak moment. As long as you point your flashlight, you are safe. When they attack, your only option is to run away or use your flashlight.
That's what I thought you said. To be honest, I don't know if I'd play this alone. I might play it with some people, but it seems okay.
When the ritual begins, evil spirits will appear around you. Each cult member, except the ritual player, needs to keep their flashlight on the spirits to defend the ritual player. If you're alone, the evil spirits won't bother you.
Okay, good. Now it's time to become a vampire.
The ritual is complete. All the cultists have become vampires. You are no longer the prey, but the hunter.
Ooh.
Use your vampire skills to hunt the creature players. In the tutorial, we mark the creature for you, but you must destroy the runestones to reveal the creature's location in the actual game.
Come to me, creature. Ooh. I want to see what all the abilities do. You thought you could hunt me?
When you complete the ritual, you win the game.
Nice.
You will get extra points if you hunt all the creatures until dawn. If you can't complete the ritual in time, you have to reach the exit points, marked on the map as the last stage. You have completed the tutorial. You will now be redirected to the main menu. Don't forget to unlock your first skills before entering the game.
It's okay. I like the idea of hunter turned hunted. That's kind of cool. I'm not, to be honest, on multiplayer games like that, I'm not really the biggest liker of those kind of games. This is a multiplayer game too. Yeah, this is a multiplayer game as well, so we'll skip past this one. Guess we're playing that because I accidentally double clicked it. Is vanish a thing? Oh, I don't have any of those turned on, I don't think. Oops. I'm just a baby. We'll keep it as that because I don't know if the character is. I don't know. We'll just go with Augustine. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'll have to set one up then. Grading first-year assignments can be such an exercise in patience. I have to remind myself that have fun at your meeting, by the way. Was, you know, have fun. I have to remind myself that philology is a relatively recent science, only a couple of decades old. The university, the only philology university in the whole country, was just finished being built in 1905. It is still barely acknowledged in the academic field. More importantly, I've got to keep in mind that children inherit their parents' prejudices and misconceptions. Human world has formed its own notion of fairies. At last, I find myself unable to suppress a big sigh every time I read of references to poison apples ushering princesses into eternal sleep. I guess if you vouch for them or something, no, I'm just kidding. Something like that. Oh, let me take that back real quick. No, I'm just kidding. The reference to the Cottonlee fairies is one I can understand since it was quite the sensation not too long ago. Although it would be clear in the eyes of the renowned philologist that the photographs are mere imitations. It's pity that Sir Doyle was taken in by it. Ought to take a break. The grading session today has taken me quite a tangent. My beloved Oz. I suppose having a fairy companion does give one an advantage in identifying genuine fairies. Yep, you should be good. Oh, no, you're good. I'd say a break is in order, wouldn't you, Oz? Ospathon through trills that I've learned to interpret over the decades I've known them. The Cottonlee fairies again? Yes, and princesses' eternal slumber due to poison apples. We don't care much for human princesses, but making poisoned apple is readily and easy. Wow, that's not nice. All right. You are set to go. Shall I turn one of them into a toad in front of the whole class to show the Fae folk is capable of more than that? Wow. At the same time showing them that not all fairies are a friendly bunch? I can't help but chuckle at the thought of that. I believe some might just quit that same day if you do that. Have a good one, Purple. You have a great day. Have fun at your meeting, or don't, or enjoy it, or hopefully it's not too long. Besides, if other phaeologists got a hold of your existence, who knows what they'll do to you? Chances are high those people will try to pin you to a corkboard and vivisect you. Yep. I would never let that happen. I've always appreciated your pursuing phaeology to ensure that. This is the least I can do. We've known each other since I was 7. You saved me countless times since then. Well, you could have let me bleed to death when you found me. I would never. I can hear a delightful melody of church laced with a touch of whimsy, which makes me feel just a tad dizzy. It seems that even the laugh of a fairy possesses some magical qualities. While you're on a break, isn't there something else on your agenda this afternoon? Right, Mr. Hinkle's letter. Thanks for reminding me. I retrieve the letter from my patron from a desk drawer. I lean back on my chair and read the missive aloud to myself. Dear Augustine, how long are you going to keep me in suspense? Will you or will you not accompany me to this year's Leo's Gala? You could do a lot worse than forgetting your boring books for a moment in favor of whiling away an evening with champagne and canopies and invigorating company. And when I say invigorating, I'm not speaking of those old sods with deep pockets ready to be exploited by the way of funding grants for your research. I'm speaking, of course, of yours truly. Do write to me sometime before Saturday. That's tomorrow's date, isn't it? Oh, I know. My delay in responding is entirely by design, I assure you. I'd hate to be getting looks from the crowd like I'm a wet blanket. Phaeology isn't worth my dough, they'd say. Oz's replying chirp is decidedly indignant. I nod to Oz in agreement for returning Mr. Hinkle's letter. In other news, I've heard that little Ruthie Blythe caused a minor ruckus in the city's hottest speakeasy. If your old friend Detective Krause hadn't been in the air at the time as well, who knows what could have happened? I find myself rather perturbed at this revelation. I would have telephoned Ruthie and asked what the story was, like when we were children. However, far better or for worse, we aren't on friendly terms anymore. I resume reading my patron's letter. Speaking of the detective, have you two been keeping in contact? He gave me the cold shoulder when I crossed paths with him, at least a week's benefit. I couldn't help assuming that his persistently frosty treatment of me might have had something to do with you. It's unfortunate that the extensive bonds you have with him should end in a rather bitter taste. As you have told me more than once, when it was good, there was nothing else quite like it. Yet you speak very little of him now, and I find myself wondering if he still holds a place in that guarded heart of yours. The last letter is signed, yours everlasting, Oscar Hinkle. Oscar. Well, I've kept Mr. Hinkle waiting long enough. I press a pen to a fresh sheet of paper to commence that crafting response. Just then, a familiar rhythmic rapping pierces the silence. I glance in the direction of Oz, but they're nowhere to be seen. Oz must have camouflaged themselves in a heartbeat. I put Mr. Hinkle's letter in the drawer before calling out, "Come in, Minnie." My assistant enters the office. She's careful to snap the door shut behind her. Professor? Yes, Minnie? Were you talking to yourself again? Oh, you're good, you're good. No, you're good. Are you talking to yourself again? That's right, you know me. I see. Sometimes I wonder what she might have thought while hearing the mumbling sounds of me speaking with Oz, but she knows when to not poke her nose into things. One of the things I like about her, and also what makes her the bee's knees when it comes to being an assistant, I'd hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he's here. Who? That police detective from the newspapers. Police detective? Even as I echo those last two words, there's a sinking feeling in my stomach. You know, the man who made you crumple the papers and toss them in the trash can, and then when we had to stop our subscription for the dailies? Detective Theodore Krause? Yes, that's the one. Knowing Theo's here makes my world go momentarily off-kilter. It's as if, by the magic of the fairy tales I malign, the ink in my patron's letter has manifested him into the reception area. Can't you tell him I'm not delivering a lecture on the far side of campus or something? That depends. Is a lie like that going to deter this man? An astute question. She truly is wise beyond her years. Probably not. He'd happily traverse the entire campus just to torment me, I'm guessing. All right, let him in. With a brisk nod, Minnie returns to the reception area. I barely have time for a steadying breath before Theo barges in. Why, hello there, Theo. He drops a box on my desk right off the bat. What is this? Why is he in my office? Well, well. Look who the cat dragged in. Not even a how do you do. What? Do niceties suddenly mean something to you? Seem to recall you packing your bags and moving out with so much as a goodbye. There was no one to say goodbye to. Didn't you find out I left only a few days later? At least it made it easier for you to leave, didn't it? There is a tinge of hurt in his voice that I'm only able to pick up because we lived together for several months. As my mouth struggles to catch the words hanging in the air, I feel the piercing, icy silence creeping in. I have to break the silence before I freeze. What's in the box? What's in the box? Okay. What's in the box? That movie. It lets out a deep sigh that rather sounds like a relief. Your things that you somehow didn't take with you when you left. Even that oddly crafted handkerchief you love so much. That handkerchief was a gift for you. I see the corner of his mouth twitching. He's lying. What should I do with this information? I don't believe you. Well, you saw right through me. There's no way those things would fit into this box. I threw all of it out right after you vanished. Wow. Now we know you're lying again, he says with a subtle squint in his left eye. Another lying tale of his. Welcome back, Coco. I can't help but sigh at his antics. Of course you did. So what's really in the box? Want to take a guess? I do have an idea. Knowing him, he'd sooner face the whole Al Capone gang by himself and take their bullets before coming to visit me. This must be way more important than our poignant history. Face evidence? Welcome back. I'm glad your power was able to come back. Well, I didn't know if you wanted to be one or not. There you are. Yeah, I was Majesty was saying that Ravana was really good and like kind of vouched for him. And I was waiting for you to come back because I was going to see if you wanted to or not, because I wanted to make sure that anybody that wants to be it, I want them to want to be it. Now, of course, I'm not going to give it to everybody that asks, but I want to make sure the person wants to be it. I don't want to like ask them myself. I want them to be able to. I know I've got to ask a few of them, but still. But now everybody's got swords. Swords. To come to me of all people, you must be at your wit's end about this. He looks away as if trying to hide how galling the circumstances at hand are. Truth be told, I'd rather face the whole Al Capone. Wow, she was actually right about that. Al Capone gang and take their bullets than have to see you again. 4 years? Okay. Gee, that stings a little. So why would you hold on a minute? You think this is some sort of connection to fairies? He flicks his tongue in exasperation. Oh my, it seems I've hit the bullseye. Of course, Coco. Oh my, it seems I've hit the bullseye. We stopped talking about fairies at some point when we were still together. Those talks always led to a heated discussion and then into arguments. It's called, I just forgot the name. Death and Fayology. Of course. This always, I could say, could change his skepticism towards mystical beings. This is certainly a chance to tease him about it, though it might be otherwise considering the emotional peril he must have gone through to get here. What should I do next? Ask him about his thoughts. I don't need him blowing up at me. I know this must be hard for you, but can you can help if you don't say anything? He sighs. You're right. As difficult as it is to admit, the things you've told me about fairies and whatnot might have helped to make sense of this case. But I have to say, for the sake of my sanity, I still don't believe they exist. Fair enough. He appears pleasantly surprised by my answer, as though he was expecting a quarrel right around the corner. Of course, yeah. Little did he know, I've learned that it's moot to try to explain the otherworldly beings to him. I gotta get a drink of water. So what makes this case so significant? What do you think it's related to fairies? Are you even allowed to tell me? I hear the sound of a chuckle under the breath like a bolt from the blue. For a brief moment, his gaze on mine seems to revert to how it used to be, until the seriousness returns to his face. First things first, since I'm the leading investigation, I do have some discretion on what details to divulge and to whom. That is, if the confidant can bring value to the investigation, and I've known you for a fact that you can be discreet. Still, I must ask you sworn secrecy on the matter. You got it. So tell me about the case. What does it seem to be of paramount importance? It's a multiple murder case, potentially perpetrated by a single culprit. The victims are chiefly middle-aged women residing north of the city. They're from old money families, the types that make regular appearances at high society events. I see. No wonder you're all tensed up. You're telling me. Chief took me off every other case and insisted I put all my time and effort into this. It's only a matter of time until the press catches wind and makes a circus of everything. With some of the victims' peculiar manners of death, this is where the fairies come in? He silently stares and then sighs. I swear, I must be losing my mind. You've got this. Now he draws in a long, deep breath. 3 of the victims had a manner of death that the unit has never seen or heard of before. The strangest case is the one where the body seemingly hardened into bony tissue overnight. Her corpse almost looked like a carven wooden statue. Okay. Good, gotcha. Oh, I've heard of something like that before. Of course you have. I frown at him. Don't start now. Yeah, you came to us for help, okay? You came to us for help. He clears his throat abashedly. Without finding out what caused these deaths, and more importantly, who did this, the press could spin the stories out of control. I don't want to imagine the look on victims' families' faces if and when the papers are making a rise of these poor women's death. Besides, what kind of depraved, sick bastard goes around murdering women in such a way? The city's already running on fumes, crime's becoming more rampant day by day. People shouldn't have to look over their shoulders every night. I gotcha. I'd have to see it and look at it and everything. If it's a list for me anyways. If it was a list for, because I know you said you were looking at like Steam, I think. People shouldn't have to look over their shoulders every night. It's no way to live. Even as he lapses into silence, I say nothing. It's not just the city. The rising crime is bleeding him dry, too. Yes, I'm unsure of what words could soothe those who are fighting. It's on the front line. I've never been where they are. The frown lines between his eyebrows grow deeper. You know, considering the victims' backgrounds, having these murders be exaggerated in papers would pressure the families to insist on closing the case as soon as possible, no matter the cost. Give me just a second. Ah. Oh, okay. So it was a list of, I think, Ravina was saying, oh, yeah, definitely show it to Coco. This is a terrible situation. I feel my stomach churning. My arms are across an instinct trying to hold my own disquietude in place. Is there anything you can do? I'm just one man. Try as I might, I can't keep those rotten police brass from lining their pockets. Nothing but a pack of lowlives in high places. I think it was a list of things that I could add to the stream. Because earlier Purple Majesty tried to use one of the commands and I didn't have it ready. So I think it's like a list of commands that a lot of people use and things like that. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the list though. Then he fell into silence again. Similarly, words seem to have abandoned me, and me too, as I can't shake this feeling of helplessness crawling under my skin. After a minute, he meets my eye once more. Well, you're a good listener, better than most. He curls his lips into almost a smile. I don't mind it at all. Thanks. Clears his throat once more. All right, let's get down to brass tacks. This box includes case files, crime scene photos, a couple of blood samples, which I was able to request to bring to you, and several other pieces of evidence. Other than the strange manners of death I've said, forensics was puzzled too by the blood samples. How so? One of them doesn't contain iron. Wait, one of them doesn't contain iron? That's... okay, yeah, that's interesting. Nothing surprises you, does it? Well, about this peculiarly. I'd bring up something from my fairy books, but you'd always find a way to deny it. You're right about that. I'm still investigating the possibility of unknown drugs or poison that somehow causes these oddities. But I'd be a fool to not go after my hunches and look into all possibilities. What about robbery? It's ruled out. No fingerprints, no evidence of breaking in, nothing had been stolen. Motives, revenge. We're still interviewing the city's elites, looking for possible motives. Oh, of course. Yeah, no. Of course. No, I didn't figure you were going to post it in here or anything. But it takes time. You know how it is. Yes, of course. They're very busy. Speaking of city elites, I know people who can be very helpful in getting some inside information. His expression turns sour at full tilt. Ooh, that man. I said people, but yes, that man would be particularly helpful in this matter. He scoffs brazenly and doesn't even try to hide it. Even at the first meeting with Mr. Hinkle, there was some inexplicable tension between the two. Theo said something about Mr. Hinkle feeling off and always hated it whenever I had something to do with him. Though it might just be jealousy in disguise. You know I'm right. Even if he's barely in the newspaper, he's more likely at the pinnacle of high society. And I don't think he'll mind it if I ask him a few things about this. Why, of course, he's always got a soft spot for you. Hell, he'll probably carrying a torch to you for a long time, judging by the way he follows you everywhere. Yeah, group chat until I can. I mean, I could make a bare bones like Discord or something. Like add stuff to it. We could go into a group chat for now, and then I could make like the Discord. Well, he happened to be interested in phaology and has a lot of money to allow its development. Look at you, all ready to defend him. What are you to an item now? Okay. Oh, okay, I got you. And for a second there, the name rolled over me. I might have steered this reunion back to where we were months ago by bringing up Mr. Hinkle, but it was necessary to mention him. I don't know anybody else who would have that much information about high society. Besides, there has never really been anything, even if we did go to fundraising events together from time to time. It was strictly business. Yet again, Theo seems to lose his reason whenever we talk about Mr. Hinkle. I don't have the time or energy to argue with him. What should I do? We're not anything. We go to fundraising events from time to time, but these are work. Got to get money for my research from somewhere. You know, our relationship is strictly business. He gives me a dirty look. Sure, I believe you. No, he doesn't. Besides, what I do with him is none of your beeswax. His voice becomes even more irritated. That's right, it's not my concern. Do whatever you want with him. Just make sure he can keep his mouth shut about the case. Can't help but groan at this turn of events. I will. While we're on the subject of useful allies, you mentioned before about blood that doesn't contain iron. I can take the blood samples to the university chemist. She's good at what she does. And she's from a rich family. She might know some of the victims or their families at least. I'll trust your judgment. Take it this is you agreeing to help with the case? That's right. There are lives at stake. He let out a soft smile as though in quiet agreement with what I said. Thank you. Well, if you think it'll be help, you can ask the people you mentioned what they know using the evidence items. The case files are for your eyes only. Understood? He has fallen silent somewhat, leaving an uncomfortable hush in the air once more. Suddenly, a realization comes to mind. Does this mean you'd be willing to hear about fairies, about phaeology? That depends. If this was indeed fairy doings, and if through your investigation you can provide solid theories on three things: the culprit, their methods of murder, and their motives, supported by evidence, of course. Sticking with the idea that there's a logical explanation. Earthly one, for now. Well, I mean, fairies are from Earth, so you would be right, sir. Fair enough. I would wager you that you know we have approximately 24 hours to get some sort of answer, an answer that makes sense. I can feel the papers are close to getting the story. While we're investigating this lead, I'll look further into unusual drugs and poisons. How about it, phaeologist? Do you dare take on this challenge? Yeah. Bring it on, detective. This brings a grin to his almost consistent brooding expression. Good. Need anything from me, just ring me. Aye, sir. But you need to promise me that you'll not just hear me out, but also keep an open mind on fairy topics if I succeed in what you asked. But I can't promise not to scoff from time to time. Hey, that is a compromise that anybody could work with. That's good enough. Ought to get going. Maybe this will be an opportunity for you to increase phaeology's credibility in the eyes of the academics. Maybe. Seems like some detectives have been following the tiny part of phaeology in the newspaper. Says you. The one who had to stop the daily paper subscription just because some detective kept getting the headlines. How dare you? Before I could finish, he had walked towards the door and opened it. See you tomorrow around the same time. He said, I get the last word, and that's all I'm going to hear about it. Hey, I exclaimed with a hint of frustration. After some thought, I realized that he must have noticed the missing newspaper on my desk and my assistant's. Reading papers was part of my daily routine when we were together. I could only shake my head and just, he's a good detective. He hasn't changed much either. As I'm reminiscing about a few moments of our past relationship, odds reveals themselves again, now that we're all alone. That was quite the reunion. It was quite the reunion indeed. He hasn't changed at all, has he? I suppose. Although you don't have an obligation to help him, I know. But I've already agreed. Very well, just don't overwork yourself. Yeah, thanks, Oz. I find myself slowly drifting into thoughts. The victim's manner of death, hardening into bony tissue, could be one of the fairy's curses, ossification. If only I could ask Oz whether a fairy was behind this and which one, but it is not that simple. Even if they are my longtime companions, fairies have their own rules about exchanging favors, and they are secretive about their land, too. A favor like that doesn't come cheap. I told you what it was called. I said it earlier, didn't I? It's called Death and Phaeology. My bad, I thought you heard it earlier. At least I'm stocked up on milk and honey for small requests. Speaking of requests, I should get started on a reply to my patron's letter. For some reason, it seems to be more insistent this time that I come with him to the gala. Oh, you're good. It may have been because I think around the time that I said it, you were looking at my latency and you noticed that it had gone up really high, and you were, I think you were typing that out to me around the same time that I said it. For some reason, he seems to be inconsistent this time that I came to him, insistent that I come to the gala with him. I retrieve a paper and pen and I mumble to myself as I write. On signing off, I seal the letter with wax. I then turned towards my trusted Fae. Oz, can I please trouble you with something? You want me to deliver this letter to your patron, don't you? Indeed, time is of the essence here. As always, please take care not to catch anybody's attention. He'll see it by tomorrow morning, I'm sure. It would be my pleasure. Thank you, Oz. I'm off. I'll see you later today. I watch as Oz flits out of my office window and vanishes. Once the Fae is gone, I call my assistant to my office. Yes, Professor? Hold on 1 second. Carefully, I extract the blood samples that Theo mentioned. They appear to be stored in test tubes. I would hope they're stored in test tubes and not, say, bags or on a piece of cloth. Would you mind asking Dr. Rayford to analyze these blood samples? I'll do that, sure. As I hand the sample to her, I notice that she looks like she wants to say something. Over the 2 years we have been working together, I've picked up on a few of her tells. What is it, Minnie? How'd it go with the detective? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, not at all. He's the same as always. There's lingering beef, of course, but we've sort of managed to put aside for something more important. He has brought me a rather significant case that he suspects might have some supernatural elements, as hard as it was for him to admit it. Oh, good for him. I can't help but grin at her remark. I'm glad it didn't end in a shouting match. Beast. Yes, me too. I'll deliver the blood samples now, Professor. Thank you, Minnie. Minnie hurries out. I'm alone in my office again. Remembering conversations about the case, I'm suddenly engulfed by unexplainable eerie feelings. I should start the investigation right away. Okay, so now we learn about how to do the investigation. Drag and drop items from your inventory to the desk. Got it. Select an item in the records, then press the icon to open the inspector and read the insights you've gathered. Okay. Over the magnifying glass above an evidence to assess the information and see details in it. Use the black light to see invisible things. Read the encyclopedia to gain additional informations. Press the button to end the investigation. Okay. So... Whoa. Coin, book, a ring. Okay, let's read. Or not. Let's put that there. Okay. Well, thank you. I found something. Saw something on their hands. Oh. Oh, there's some kind of tattoo on their hands. Oh, I can't use both? That sucks. Oh God, what did I do with that? Oh, it's in here. Oh, thank God. Okay. How do I read these damn things again? Oh, okay. I have to put them back inside the deal. Record. Okay, I haven't found any insights about that so far. Okay. Okay, I did find an insight about that, but I guess I gotta do something with it. I saw something on their hands. Okay. Huh? What's happening? There must be something on the back of this photo. How do I turn it over? Wait, what's on her other hand? Oh, it's the same woman. I think it is. I get it. I see it. How do I mark it? What do I do with it? So confused. Applied Darwin's theory of natural selection to Phaecon by putting them in the same genealogical line as insects, especially the Lepidoptera group, which includes moths and butterflies. Okay. Insects as well as birds and others in the animal kingdom manifest in the terms of the variants of fairy magical abilities. One magical skill by some of the Fae is transfiguration, which is similar to metamorphosis. Wielders of transfigurative spells can make themselves. Oh no, you're good. You're perfectly fine. They take on another form, including appearing human. Many high Faes have heightened powers of suggestion through the emissions of toxins capable of okay. But quite rare, some high Faes can transform living beings into solid objects such as stone or bone. Another example of Fae magic is invisibility, which is similar to camouflage. There may be other types of magical powers that have not yet been documented. Fae factions in conflict. Okay, Black Elf icons seem to be weak against iron, although a small amount of iron, such as in heat or blood, does not seem to ward off fairies. Historically, cold iron was often forged as weapons and used to repel fairy magic. The intricate use of iron, combined with physics and chemistry, is applied by Phaeologists to develop a special black light to detect and extinguish the magical essence of three main types of fairies. Beneath the black light, scribe magic appears blue, warrior magic red. Oh, so it's scribe magic. Okay. It's the same black light illumination on an object imbued with fairy magic may reveal intricate details of certain complex spells. Okay, good. I'm glad your computer's working again. So if it's like a light blue to a dark blue is the scale of values. Okay. The scribes are high Faes who are capable of expressing benevolence and kindness that is similar to humans' kindness, and they tend to be friendlier to humans. However, this kindness is only shown in the form of favor exchanges, and they do not go out of their way to help others like humans would. The scribe magic that assists humans is contingent upon the favor that humans desire to. Okay. Pencil, some scribe Fae may use their magic to give blessings to humans who have done very special favors or boon for them. Okay. No, mine craps out sometimes as well. But I'm glad you were able to get back pretty quick. We missed you. These blessings can last through generations. The rumored Fae touch bloodlines have become wealthy and powerful through the decades that have been favored. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to click on that. Warrior fairies. Okay, so that's a sickle with an S. That's a moon with a squiggle. And then the other one, oh, it doesn't say. You are speed, ka-chow. Oh, more fingers. Okay. So a changeling might have more fingers than like, oh, that's a changeling. These are changelings. Servitors, ritualized. The fairies leave changelings behind. A changeling is supposed to travel Fae, typically in the parasitic type, look almost exactly like. Due to the complexity of Fae magic required to create a changeling, the enchantment almost always goes awry. Anomalies common among changelings include an extra finger or an extra toe. Nearby heat conductors such as small metallic objects have also been known to repel or to warp. They're changelings. See, because it says they have extra fingers and toes. And then look at this picture. One thumb, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 5 fingers and a thumb. This lady has 5 fingers and a thumb. This lady has 5 fingers and a thumb. They have extra digits. They're changelings. This lady is not. Unless we can see her other hand, she may not be. And there's something on these photos, but I don't know how to turn them around. I don't know if you even can. Okay, let's put you here, put you here, put you here, put you here, so it'll stop telling me. Susan Moore, age 40 years old, manner of death, refusing to drink anything but her own blood? What the hell? Affluent middle-aged woman in the city. The victim's mother reported that the victim was suffering from prolonged paranoid episode in the days leading to her death. Specifically, the victim was acting erratically and saying strange things. That might happen if you drink your own blood. Despite the manner of death, there are no signs of dehydration or hematosis, no signs, traces of drug or poisons. Blood type unknown. Other blood-related investigations are underway. Blood does not contain iron. Interesting. Oops, accidentally. Oh my God, I'm trying to grab the... Guess this elderly man... oh God. Okay, let's put some stuff back. Look at this crap, one thing at a time. Okay, let's look at this. This back, put this back, put this back. Okay. Patron invited me. Chris, Leo Scala, Saturday, 20th of October, 8 o'clock in the evening. Anything about it? No. Okay, tools. Anything? See, it keeps making that noise like it's discovering something. It's so weird. But there's no way to like flip this. Okay, put the stuff on the desk. Look at what you find out about everything that's there. Hover the magnifying glass over the evidence to assess the information and see details. Use the black lights to see invisible things. Read the encyclopedia to gain and press the button to end the investigation. There it is again. Right around in this corner. No clue. How do I read this? Not that I've found. Because it doesn't even tell me how to open those. Drag and drop items from the inventory to the desk. Case file. Select an item in the records, then press the icon to open the inspector and read the insights you've gained. This icon, right? There we go. Yeah, I tried right clicking. Manner of death refusing. Okay, so we've got that. A fluent middle-aged woman in the city. The victim reported hearing strange and seeing strange phenomena in the days immediately preceding her death. The interviewing officer suspected due to victim's strange behavior, involvement in cult matters. Forensic report, no traces of drugs or poisons from what could be exacted from the body. Further autopsy is still due to the victim's manner of death. Woodridge. Now that name sounds familiar. Okay, so it was because I had all the stuff out at once, most likely. Mary Hatcher, age 19, death from shock due to arsenic poisoning. Time of death around 6, a young factory girl. Despite not fitting the trend of the previous victim profile, she's been preliminary included in this case because she was having a heated conversation with the third victim shortly before the victim's death. The victim's father described her as not acting like herself in the days before she passed. Shortly before her death, the victim visited the police station. According to the interviewing officer, she seemed to be on the brink of confessing something when a look of terror suddenly crossed her face. She then appeared to change her mind. She hurriedly left the station without saying anything further to the interviewing officer. Prior to death, the victim suffered from violent abdominal cramping followed by diarrhea and vomiting, consisting with effects of arsenic poisoning. Traces of said poison can be found in blood type A and the glass she was drinking when near the time of death. Blood contains iron and other elements commonly found in human blood. Interesting. Wedding ring seems to be made out of gold. See, I don't know the point of the black light because I can see that there's something here. And I know it's been Fey touched, but I can't figure out anything other than the fact that it's, you know, there. This texture looks interesting. I think it's iron and not gold. Oh, it's a fairy. Tricks of the thorax, antenna, curvature, elongated legs. They're exactly the same as the parasitic Fae I cataloged several months ago. What happened to you, poor Fae? Of course, no response is forthcoming. I've seen this before. Oh, we already know that. I'm trying to see what happened to its wing. We already know all that. Tell me about its wing. Okay, so we know about that. Missing wing was likely ripped out before its death. This phase of the parasitic class is confirmed by the violet traces visible beneath the black light. It also shows some traces of red. Damn, I was hoping that would work. That doesn't work. Okay. You over here and you over here for now. Put you right there. This makeup powder summaries is from Nectar Bell. This must belong to one of them, but which? I wonder if the owner likes the box designed and carried around her pocket since it's already used up. Perhaps the chemist has some interesting insight since her family owns the brand. Ugh. I wish if you'd found something, it wouldn't tell you the same thing you've already found. It's not quite the pale hue of death, far paler than it should be, almost drained of blood. Something's odd with her fingers. Yeah, she's got 6. Well, 5 fingers and a thumb. Go away. Oh, it's just telling me the same thing over and over again. I feel sick. No one deserved to like this. Something's odd with her fingers. Yes, she also has an odd number of fingers. Okay, let's look at this case file real quick. Age 64, gnawing her own fingers down to the bone. Holy shit. Time of death around 10 a.m. An affluent, middle-aged woman in the city. A friend of the victim reported that she visited the victim's residence to drop off an invitation shortly prior to the victim's death. The friend also wanted to check on the victim's well-being, as she said had allegedly been acting strangely at a party the night before. According to the friend, she witnessed an emotionally charged conversation between the victim and a young factory girl. However, the friend didn't think much of the interaction at the time. At the crime scene, the invitation card dropped off while the friend was seen close to the victim's corpse and was taken in as evidence. I know that. No traces of drugs or poisons. Blood type unknown. Other blood-related investigations are underway. Blood does not contain iron. Okay, so we got that one out of the way. Let's look at this picture. This middle-aged woman with the pearl is the victim. I guess this elderly man with facial hair is her father. This elderly woman with fur collar is her mother. The other man in dark suit may be her brother. Wait, what's that on her hand? Need to grab. Oh my god! I need to grab this. Thank you. Don't you know what it is? I know what it is. It's blue. It's this one. It's the scribe fairies. Oh, yeah, see, that's what it was, is because I had everything too close together. These weren't filling in. She gnawed off her own fingers. I just noticed the blood around her. Wow. Yikes. This is the fourth victim's crime scene. Poor girl. Tools. Not tools, I need records. Okay, let's look at this one. Yeah, we already heard everything about that. She's got the requisite number of fingers, so does he, so does he. But they both got the marks on their hands, so the father and the daughter have the marks on their hands. Is this the same group that's here? Or is it a different group? Because that is the left hand again. And she does look similar. So does the father. The brother looks different and the mother looks different, but they look similar. Okie dokie. So they're changelings. That's what I've come to the conclusion of, is that they're changelings from the from affluent families. I kind of want to see what happens. I haven't figured out anything about the ring, though. That's the crazy thing, because none of them are wearing a ring. Except for her. She's wearing the ring. So what happened with her? She's victim number... What number is she? 2. Susan. Who's actually right? Okay. Despite the manner of death, there are no signs of dehydration or hemoglobin. Okay. So she had a ring. And nobody in the rest of these photos had a ring that is visible. So this must be her ring. So maybe she was drinking her own blood with this ring on to keep the fairies from getting to her. Weird. It makes me think of that, but I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna end it for now. I don't have enough stuff, I don't think. Knock on the door, makes a glimpse up. The realize the sun has been set a while by absorbing the investigation. Come in. My assistant enters the office. Dr. Rayford has arrived to drop off the blood samples, and she wants to talk to you. Already? Yes, she's just outside the door. I must say, I'm pleasantly surprised at her work speed. That wasn't supposed to be read in that voice, but it was. All right, send her in. Turns to research. Dr. Florence Rayford enters. It has been only 3 years since she worked at this university, but she has proven reliability more often than not. Good evening, Professor. Good evening, Doctor. Dr. Rayford hands over the blood samples. She also gives me her lab report. Here you go. Thank you. So what have you found? The most peculiar thing is there's no iron in one of the blood samples. Say, is this fairy related? Her question prompts me to ask myself, to what extent of the case can I divulge to her? Bill did say that I may ask the patron of her, or her for information using some of the evidence. Although she has knowledge of fairies and their curses, can she handle seeing crime scene photographs? As a return from my thoughts, I notice her voice is taken on a higher pitch. This is exciting. Are you working with the police? Does this mean we'll get better credibility in the eyes of the public? Oh my, we're going to be in the newspapers, aren't we? And not on the usual corner spots, too. Oh, I can hardly contain myself. It appears she took my silence as a yes. As if Q, a knock on the door arrived to spare me. This specific sound is more familiar than when my assistant knocks. Special delivery. Mr. Hinkle's hands are empty. And what, pray, might you be bringing for me? Is it you? Are you the special delivery, Mr. Hinkle? If you wish to call me special, then I certainly won't stop you. But I did bring a box of huckleberry muffins for your office. Minerva was instantly enamored by their buttery scent. She's currently feasting on them. We can only hope she'll leave a muffin apiece for the rest of us. Oh, hello there, Florence. I didn't expect to see you in this office. Hello, Mr. Hinkle. Fancy seeing you here. Although you do have a habit of making this office your sole stop on campus. She chuckles. That's just because that's where all my money went. A well-spent investment nonetheless. Okay, I can't keep doing voices or my voice is gonna go out. I could feel it. My voice was like, you keep doing this, we're gonna quit. We're gonna strike. We're gonna leave, and then you're just gonna be here with nothing, no voice, okay? Stop. It makes a retort as Dr. Rayford, but throws a subtle smile in my direction. How cheeky. Sir Florence, what's been occupying your time as of late? She looks at me briefly, possibly wondering whether she should tell him about what she did for me. The usual matters, I suppose. Yeah, I just did. I tried asking your father about you at the last soiree. A spoonful of honey? No, this is sugar. Could be honey, though, too. A spoonful of sugar and honey makes the medicine go down. However, he confessed he didn't have the faintest idea. You must tell me about your chemical research one of these days. The colorful pursuits of young academics thrill me to no end. You know, I can't share all that much, Mr. Hinkle. Unless, of course, you find yourself in a position to become the chemistry department's benefactor. Then all their secrets are yours. Ooh, she's playing hardball. I like Miss Florence. I'm afraid I'm all tapped out, financially speaking. Oh, I'm not buying that one. Not for a second. He's telling fibs, isn't he, Professor? Well, now, I certainly don't want to get in the middle of the money talk of the rich. I wish I had that information, Doctor. It would make proposing for research much easier, with a bit of delicate leverage, naturally. Mr. Hinkle laughs in amusement. I feel I should ask the reason he is here before the conversation takes an odd turn. On another note, Mr. Hinkle, did you get my letter? Is that the reason you dropped by? But recalling that I asked Oz to insert the letter into his mailbox only this afternoon, I'm about to retract those questions. Unexpectedly, though, he bows a head in assent. Your words have always had this immersive impact on me. Perhaps that is why you are such an effective educator. Whenever I encounter your written language, I long to hear it spoken post-haste. Are you putting a spell on your letters by any chance? I think you're the one with all the spells, Mr. Hinkle. Your muffins, for one, have always been successful in getting Minnie's guards down. Oh dear, you two are making me blush. I suppose it's time I take my leave and let you both be. I'm due somewhere shortly anyhow. Oh no, that might not be necessary. I can't stay long either. Mr. Hinkle lapses into silence as he continues staring into my eyes. It's difficult to maintain. Hey! Give me that money. Difficult to maintain eye contact with them, but even harder to look away. I wonder what I should do. I ought to discuss the case, but both of them seem to be in a hurry. Should I tell Mr. Hinkle to return another day since they need to have an important conversation with Dr. Rayford right away? Or should I dismiss the chemist and meet with my patron now? There are benefits to either choice. Soliciting Dr. Rayford's opinion on the case may be a good idea. She could share insight on the chemistry side of the case. Her parents own a successful company that produces the powder, makeup, and evidence. She would also know the social happenings among the wealthy elites. On the other hand, Mr. Hinkle is also a viable candidate for an interview. His connections with high society know no bounds. Everybody seems to know in one way or another. He might know things Dr. Rayford doesn't. Since he has been funding my research for a long time, he's also more familiar with fairy topics. Whom should I interview? I'm going to go with Dr. Rayford because she showed up the right way and she got my assistant to let her in. And this man bribed my assistant and forced his way in. So we don't take that. You will ask my assistant to announce you first because I am a important professor. No, I'm just kidding. To be honest, I'm just going to pick Dr. Rayford. Dr. Rayford, would you mind standing a little bit longer? I'd like to hear your opinion about something. Dr. Rayford glances at me and then at Mr. Hinkle and then back at me with a glimmer of mischief and a smile. Are you sure, Professor? Oh, God. I let out a resigned sigh. Sometimes it can be quite difficult to deal with her teasing. Yes. When I address my patron once more, regret colors my tone. Mr. Hinkle, would you mind coming back another day? I have something crucial to discuss with the doctor at present. Of course, I understand your scientific pursuits precede all else. I wouldn't have it any other way. See, he respects me more because he knows that I am a scientist at heart first. Thank you for dropping off these muffins. He only replies with a smile. I'll see you soon, right? As soon as possible, I promise. Mr. Hinkle and Dr. Rayford exchange brief goodbyes. My patron then departs. I'm alone with the chemist again. Doctor, I might need your further assistance regarding the blood samples and also something more pressing. So it is true, you are working with the police. I suppose. Dr. Krause consulted me this morning about an ongoing criminal case. Oh, do I sense some old flame flickering back to life? Your eyes are tricking you, Doctor. It has been ashes for a long time now, and nothing has changed. There's a hint of disbelief in her eyes, but I won't indulge her playful teasing as there is more important matter at hand. I clear my throat. So I would like to ask you for information, as you may be acquainted with some of the victims or their friends and families. All right? I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have. Thank you. Although I do need your sworn secrecy on this. Of course, I'm adept at keeping secrets. You need not worry. Those samples I analyzed are part of the evidence in this case, right? That's right. Let us begin. I tell her the fundamental facts of the case while she listens silently, all the while. When I finish my summation, she only has one word to say to me. Interesting. Okay. My heart still belongs to the... Here, sorry, weaving quietly slithering... Okay. Don't show her the fairy. This. My parents' greatest achievement. It's one of the things I wanted to ask you, Doctor. I don't know much about makeup. How popular is this powder among high society? Powder's been crazed lately among the upper classes, while parents have successfully gotten Mary Pickford to do its advertisement. Well, I'll be. Okay. This is the family photograph of the Wooldridges. Ah, yes, it was everywhere in the paper when her father married the famous and one of the most beautiful socialites. The other man in here is Mr. Woodridge's stepbrother. Do you know anything about these people? Aside from being famously wealthy and well-known, not particularly. Okay. What about this? This is Miss Moore and her family. Could you tell me what you know of them? Well, I've heard that when Miss Moore's biological parents passed away, she was adopted by her parents' trusted employees, from whom she received a lot of love. These employees couldn't have children, you see. Her biological parents left her a substantial inheritance, which she received when she came of age. Then she was married, out of love, to a wealthy entrepreneur. They were hand in hand wherever they went. It's a sad thing. Her luck seemed to slip away just when she needed it most. I can somehow sense a hint of jealousy in her voice. Don't want to show her the... Oh, you can... Oh, okay, let's save. Let's see what happens when you show her the fairy. That bug, is this part of the evidence? Should I show her the photos? Let's go about this. It's weird it doesn't contain iron at all, even though it looks like just like human blood, not to mention the high percentage of phosphorus. Oh, if it's a changelings, it probably wouldn't have iron. Would you let me know if it ended up being fairy doll? Only if I'm allowed. Is there any insight from Cremacious where this would be no iron and a red colored blood? Sadly, no. I'm just as puzzled myself. Actually, chemists do sell arsenic to common people to make their own weed killer and rat poison. I haven't done that in some time, not since the university contract. But I'm sure a detective asked his henchman to collect purchase records from chemists all over the city, don't you think? Okay. You happen... Unfortunately, no, I did not know her. Know her, though I can't seem to recall her name. Miss Nimblet. That's right. I saw her quite often at the auction, only going for rare coins. As usually, the winning bid was hers. I wonder if some of those coins carried some sort of curse since they came from God knows. Oh, she chewed off her fingers because the parasitic... The parasite was feeding off of her. So she chewed off her fingers. Wow. That's what I'm guessing. Miss Moore seems to recognize him quite well. We met once or twice at the clothing store and exchanged a few pleasantries. Occasionally I would see her and her husband at various dinner parties as well. They were a lovely couple. Okay. If she's sitting for a little, I wonder if she's too much for her. Is this Miss Wooldridge? It's a little difficult to recognize her because of the, well, she usually speaks with her usual suddenly lit, which is quite surprising. I guess she has quite a strong stomach. Yes, you're correct. What do you know of her? Everyone knows her and her family, that's pretty sure. They're one of the richest in the cities. What? They're one of the richest in the city, the elites of the elite. Accordingly, their circle consists only of very selective people, such as your patron, I imagine. Oh, and their family likes to host charity events. Did you know her to dabble in occult matters? She's just giving me information. She just works at the school here. Fortunately, what I told you previously is all I know about her. If she did dabble, do you think maybe her manner of death is a result of her occult matters? It is certainly a possibility. It's surprising that she seemed rather unfazed by quite the gruesome photographs. I wonder if she had seen worse death caused by chemicals. I did, but this is a nice, respectable lady. She cares about schooling. and books and science and stuff. Although even though I'd seen worse, I doubt I could muster such cheer. I've never realized this particular side of her. I've asked all the pictures, the ring. What about this? I'll not be going there since the opera is playing. I didn't know you're into opera, Doctor. My late husband and I used to go there for one of our date nights. Sadness leaks through her eyes even though her smile stays bright. I hadn't the faintest she'd been married before. Speaking of which, I spotted Detective Krause at the Met during last month's performance. And how'd you type the rest of that sentence? I spotted Detective Krause at the Met during last month's performance. He appeared to be enjoying the opera accompanied by an attractive, tall, blonde woman. It was quite the unexpected sight. I never took him for an admirer of the opera. Well, that's a new one on me. I put all the details here. You gotta ask questions. I'm in a school. I gotta learn. Let's put all the details there, although I might have missed something regarding the curious blood sample. I think I've asked her about everything. Yes. So we'll end the interview. I have no further questions. I believe I have enough information for now. Is that so? Well, all right. Earlier you mentioned you had a prior engagement, so I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for your time. You've been incredibly helpful. It's no problem. Oh no, she is a very good looking woman. Oh, don't get me wrong. She's a very good looking woman. Don't hesitate to reach out to if you require anything else. I give her a brief nod. Dr. Rayford then departs from my office. I'm alone again, but not for long. My assistant pops into the office. Professor, I'm heading home soon. Is there anything else I can do to help? No, I'll be perfectly fine. I think I'll stay and work for a bit longer. Okay, see you tomorrow, Professor. Have a safe trip home. I'm wishing me the same. Many leaves. To be honest, all of the people that I have met in this game so far have been good-looking men, women. Like, they're all, like, whoever drew this was like, everybody in this game is gonna look good. Okay, so it doesn't react to the blue light. Arsenic, huh? Okay, so this is the blood of the one that was poisoned by arsenic. Most insects don't have iron in their blood. Okay. Aha! No. So this means since the blood glows like this, it means that the blood is fairy. Yeah, the blood is fairy. Interesting. Okay. She didn't really give me much more to go off of, though. The victim, adoptive father. It's kind of like, I'm trying to think of the best a game that I've played that's like it, that a lot of people might have. It's a detective kind of game. It's called Death and Fayology. It's about a fayologist, the person, she studies some fairies, and her old boyfriend, I guess, comes to her and says that there is a case that he wants her help with, and that's what I'm working on right now. He thinks it has to do with otherworldly stuff or with stuff from our world, but he can't figure it out. 3 of the victims, their blood has no iron in it, or the victim's blood has no iron in it. There were different things about it, like nothing was broken into, nothing was stolen, there was no scuttles, anything like that. And so yeah, so this is the very first case. So it's all going to be about using fairies to solve cases and stuff. The content is quite similar to forensic report, while elements similarly found in human blood, such as phosphorus, carbohydrates, and some proteins, are found in the third victim's blood. It doesn't contain iron. However, the amount of phosphorus found is the higher percentage than that of human blood, making it possible that this to be blood of fairy. Fourth victim blood appears to be normal blood, human blood with iron present. Traces of arsenic are also found. Although there is some new information, I had expected the report to be more detailed. Then again, I did ask her to finish it as soon as possible, and she delivered. So far, it's pretty good. Yeah, no. So it had a good bit of talking at the very beginning, but then immediately the guy was like, okay, here's the case files. And then it just launched me into this. And you're basically like, I'll show you the help section here. I'll go through it slowly. So you got this here. It told you how to bring the stuff over to the desk. And then from there, you'll be able to like read the case files after you look into them. After you look into them here, you can see everything you found out about them. Then you're able to examine the photos closely to find certain things odd about the photos or like different pictures. Then you can use the blue light scanner to find out different things odd about the like items or pictures, like there might be something hidden in the picture. And then this is your book of Fae that tells you all about how they're like insects and like how they differ from humans. And then as far as this one tells you to end the current investigation and go on to go ask more people stuff, go find more clues and things like that. So like, for example, we found out from the tools. That's what I need. Yeah, give me just a second. We found out that changelings a lot of times, yeah, I'll type out the name for you. Yeah. Death and biology. That should be it. But yeah, in the book here, it shows that notable change in a changeling is composed of several Fae. Due to the complexity of the Fae magic required, it sometimes goes wrong, and they can have extra fingers or extra toes. So with that information, looking at this picture, if you look closely, she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. And so with a thumb, that would make 6 digits on her left hand. And then we happen to notice that on this person's left hand, she also had 5 fingers and a thumb. And then on the other person that died mysteriously, on her left hand, she had 5 fingers, a thumb. So we concluded that they are all changelings. This girl, however, does not show her left hand, it shows her right, but she was found, her blood was normal. So we're at the moment at the conclusion that she is not a changeling. Yes, and we got to figure out why. And what, to be honest, you just said that with the changeling being targeted. And I'm guessing fairy on human violence is probably something that's very frowned upon. So that's one theory that I just thought of because you said that. Makes me think that the fairy might have killed this person in a human way to make it look like humans killed her. Because she may have found out what, seen the fairy or saw the fairy do one of these things. And that may have been what that was. Yeah, she died of arsenic poisoning. which is something you would find, and they said was used for they said it was used in like insect repellent. So they could have gotten some from like a shed or somewhere and just sprinkled it in her drink. And then this girl, this bug was a coin, and these are called parasites, parasite fairies, and they feed off of the people around them. And she would buy old coins, and she bought a coin that this bug, this fairy had taken the shape of, and I think it was feeding off of her. She ended up eating her own fingers. She was known from her among her peers for her rare coin collection, and that was a coin at one point. So basically this is set up like our world. So this is set up like our world, where basically people know about fairies, but it's the stuff that it's the myth. You know, fairies poison us with poison apples. They steal your children. All the fairy tales that we would tell them about fairies and things like that. This person studies them because one thing that you weren't in here for at the time. This person, I don't know if it's a girl or male, they're named Augustine. No, they don't know they exist entirely. No, they believe. You know, a lot of people believe in it. She's the only person that knows that it exists. Also, thank you for that follow on Kick, Chose. If for anybody that wonders why they're not able to see Chose's, are y'all able to see his chat? I don't think y'all should be able to. I don't have it set up that way. So that's the thing. So to go back to what I was saying is nobody knows they exist except for your character. And the reason she knows they exist, or they know they exist, is because when your character was 7, they tell you at the very beginning of the game, when your character was 7, they found a fairy that was bleeding and dying, and they took care of the fairy. So in return, the fairy has lived with them since then and has saved them on countless occasions, returning that favor. Because fairies, like in the stories, operate on a favor for a favor basis. If you know they exist, you can ask them for favors. Small favors, you feed them honey, give them milk, things like that. Like in the storybooks, they would say feed them bread, milk, sweets, things like that. And you could ask them for small favors. For large favors, it requires a large favor back. So, of course, your character could ask, hey, the fairy companion that she has, if they have, if she could tell them, or if they could tell them who killed these people. But to ask that kind of question, because of the rules of the fairies, and the fairy rules are very strict about their world and their doings, to ask a question like that, to basically ask them to betray those laws, would be a very huge favor. So instead, your character is trying to look through this using your knowledge to try to figure out what's going on. And over the last 7 years, I don't know how old my character is. I'm guessing at least 18, 19, 20. Your character has picked up knowledge from both the study and being around a fairy for so long, because they've been around a fairy forever. But yes, it's one of those ones where there are nice fairies, there's bad fairies, there's in between fairies. You'll read more about it. I don't want to spoil too much about this. I want you to be able to read it and see it yourself, because there's a lot of stuff in here. But you'll find out all about the fairies and stuff, and it's really cool, because it's not a killer that you can go, look, it's a vampire, and then it's a killer that nobody can see potentially. And it could be somebody working with a fairy. Yes. Yeah, no, of course, yeah. Because like your character says something at the very beginning of the game that's very apt. I'm glad that I'm the only one that knows about you, because if anybody else knew about you, and she was talking to they were talking to the fairy, if anybody else knew about you, they would probably pin you to a board and vivisection you as soon as they met you. And that's not lying. There would be a few people that would be like this character. But there would be plenty more that wouldn't. Oh no, yeah, living in the world of humans, seeing all the death and destruction we cause. Yeah. Yeah. That's why because it would be very easy, because the fairy was like, if you wanted me to prove that I existed, I could just turn your one of your professors into a frog. And your character's like, no, you probably shouldn't do that, because, and then she laid out that whole thing there. She said, they were like, even though it would be a lot easier, we probably don't want people to know that you exist and you're right here, because the moment they saw you, they would try to capture you and you would never be able to come back to me. Exactly. It's like, and they call us cruel with poison apples while they're steadily poisoning their children in their own schools. Let me do something real quick. I want to see about something. I want to see. So today was all about testing something. So I'm actually gonna no, not a problem. I'm actually gonna test something with you if you don't mind. It's from Caster. Caster. How do I do this? Aha. Can I, that doesn't help me. I'm not trying to find a doc. I'm trying to. Okay, I want to test this real quick. That is not what I meant to test. Close back down. Go away. This window capture. No, it's not going to let me. It shows up as a black. Okay. I'll have to figure it out later. I'm going to see if I can put the chat that, because right now what I have that I'm able to see all the chats is I have a thing called Caster Labs that allows me to see Kick, YouTube, and Twitch chats. Whoa. Okay. I was going, whoa. Okay. Add that before hitting enter. Please. They'll give us all heart attacks. Try not to make any jokes like that. We all want some good times in here, but we'll make sure everybody feels welcome. No, I know Kick's a little more like open out there and stuff like that, but no, that's one of those things. As long as I'll take some raunchy jokes, I'll take some crazy jokes, but as far as like that right there, that's where it'll go a little. But no, as long as you realize it and you're good going forward, I'm not going to harp on it anymore. And as far as that, you're good. Of course. Okay. To be honest though, I wanted to get that set up and I do need this. So this was a test to see, because like I said, I'm streaming a certain way to Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Not through like Streamlabs or anything. It's actually a setup you can do in OBS. So I was testing that. So far it seems to be good. Stream seems to be moving along. I've got some things I got to work on. So I'm actually going to end the stream for tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to save this because I might pick up on this. Still have a bunch of demos I need to play. But I'm going to end it for tonight. Thank you, Death, for coming on in here. Ravana, Coco, Purple, for everybody that has come in here today, thank you all for being here. I hope I'm glad I could show this game to y'all and y'all seem to like it. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, it's called Death and Phaeology, like I put in there. It seems really, really good. I may be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to work on, because I got some time tomorrow, I can work on things. So I may be back tomorrow. Just look out. I'm going to try to schedule my streams and put a schedule up. But again, this is my first stream. So, hey, it worked. I got some follows and people came in. But I'm going to try to start streaming forward, but I got to add some more stuff to it, figure out stuff with chat, and I'm just going to keep working on it. So Chose, if you, Death, if you look forward to coming in here, feel free at any point in time. If you like the game, feel free. If you don't, hey, that's okay too. Coco, Ravana, thank y'all for being here as well. I hope y'all have a great night and great morning, great day, whatever. I hope y'all have a great one, and I will talk to you all next time.